Steelers fans, man. Steelers feelings. How we feeling, man? How we feeling? I ain't hear no updates, but holy shit, how we feeling? Um, I was on somebody live. What was it? I was on some live like 2 days ago, and it was like like they're a Steelers fan like me. They would love to have Aaron Rodgers on their team. I'm like, bro, what we running? A fucking group home, nigga? Like, why? Why would you want this old ass nigga? I mean, sorry, take up. Why we want this old ass man on our team? We need young people, bro. We need young and fresh legs like that we can develop. I don't know, man. I just don't want old. Like, I'm tired of the old fucking players. Like, come on, he's outdated. I don't care what y'all say about Aaron Rodgers. Like, this is an era of football where you have to be able to run outside the pocket. And I mean, he can run, but he's slow as a bitch. I'm sorry. I'm talking about a Lamar type of player, like a Jalen Hurts type of player, like running, as well as um, Josh Allen. They can run, but as well they need to, have an arm as well. I get that. Aaron Rodgers still got an arm. I give him that, but I really want for us to like get a young quarterback that we can develop, and because the way Arthur Smith offense is, it's like he's like a run heavy type of. He has that mindset of a run heavy type of offensive coordinator. He's not like a pass. He's a run. He's a run. He loves to run the ball. So it's gonna to me for me as a Steelers fan, it's gonna be interesting to see how this offense play off. How it plays off, because you have DK and then you have JP. So it's gonna be crazy because they both gonna want the ball, and you just didn't pay him. You didn't pay DK to come all the way over to Pittsburgh to not get him the ball. You just seen last year they barely gave George Pickens the ball. He didn't really get 1,000 receiving yards last year. I don't think they wasn't really treating JP as a number one receiver. They was treating him like, okay, you're just there. You're 6'4". We're gonna run the ball with an old ass Cordell Patterson. Najee Harris, Jalen Warren and Najee Harris, they good, but Cordell Patterson, I mean, he'll give you that vet. Feel like he'll give you the some tips and stuff like that, but Cordell Patterson had a good career. Don't get me wrong. He's been like, but he cannot. He's just not like that no more, bro. These are off the Smith pickups, but Van Jefferson left, so I wish they would release Cordell Patterson because he's not really that good. He's out of shape, and yeah, he had an amazing career. I don't know, but it's time. I think it's time for him to put it up. Like I said, I do love Cordell Patterson, but I don't know. I just think I don't know. It's nothing left in the tank for him to like. He don't really have anything to prove. To be honest with you, he could just retire because he had a good, amazing career. He has played receiver, running back. He did kick return. He did almost everything he needed to do. Offensive wise, of course, offensively, like he did, he was a dog. But like I said, with the Arthur Smith and how he run things on his offense, it's a run heavy. He's a run heavy type of guy. So it's gonna be interesting for me to see, like how is they gonna cooperate with DK and George Pickens and to make them happy to get some so they can catch the ball. But first, we gotta wait, with Aaron Rodgers and stuff like that. So, like I said, we'll see. or maybe we gotta wait even more longer after the draft. That's what I'm thinking, but it might be sooner than later. But happy. I forgot to say, happy Monday, y'all. You can see I'm stuttering Monday. I hate Mondays, but yeah. It's your girl T. I'm signing off here, and yeah, Steelers fan, how we feeling about this? How we feeling as going in, looking at the schedule, and I already told my input. What's your input of your two? You can anybody can join in and start a conversation in the chat. With Arthur Smith, he being wet and heavy. How will DK and George Pickens come to play? Because he loved running the ball, and it showed like last year, obviously. Um, but yeah, I want to know everybody, all my Steelers fans, how we feeling about this. But I'll see y'all on the next one, and I'm out. Peace.